All right, Mr. Smith, if you'll drop your pants, we'll look under the hood.
All right, doctor, just be careful. It's my first time.
Okay, just get in here.
Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
All right, just 1 second. A little deeper. Wait,
What the hell?
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
Ah!
WMTU, it gets all up in ya.
I mean, I don't really know how to start the show like that, man. Oh, there goes my laptop again. Already done that multiple times this morning. We don't need this.
So
Get outta here.
that was a great line.
It's a great Sunday morning here.
Yes.
The day after Halloween.
Oh yes.
We're back. I'm Tony.
I'm RJ.
It's a little after 8, although it's a little snowy out today.
Yeah. That was How was your walk over this morning?
It was chilly.
Yeah.
I actually talked to someone. There's actually someone that walked out at the same exact time.
That's fun.
I
There was a
didn't
guy
have
that was
to-
going up the elevator when I was coming out.
What?
There was a guy going up the elevator when I was coming out.
Yeah, it's probably that guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember his name if
I
he's
know.
listening. He
All
said
right.
he'd listen while he worked out,
Okay.
but
Well, welcome to the Chach Show.
yeah,
But yeah, we had to close our window last night because the wind.
my window's been closed for like the past 2 weeks.
Oh, ours has been open. Nice. It's been like you've been in our room. It's like 60 degrees in there.
It's so cold. Like, yeah, it's like you had that fan on last night. It was so cold in there.
Yes, it was
Like,
freezing.
I couldn't. It hurt to be in there. It hurt to be in there. So it's funny though. Like, it's like Halloween was like yesterday, and like usually that's like for people that's when either like the middle of fall,
Yeah.
the beginning of fall, or the end of fall.
Yeah, and for us, it's winter's been going.
No,
on for
yeah,
about
no,
a week
that's
and a
like-
half.
Yeah, no, we've had 5-6 inches of snow on the ground
Yeah,
that all melted.
it all melted.
Speaking of snow, the snowboarder, the ski and snowboarding club,
Dude, they
they
were
were
out
going
there.
in. Yes,
They were there from what? I'd literally from like 8 a.m. till late yesterday.
Like, okay, I woke up and they were like having a full-on competition. Like there was a line
Yeah, no, it's
from like the
crazy.
stanchion they had set up too.
We were watching from my window for a while.
I didn't have to even. I didn't even have to watch. I heard the announcer. They had like a full-on like megaphone in there,
That's funny.
like a full-on setup. Oh, they were going in though.
They were going
They
in.
were
though.
going in.
And it was kind of impressive because
Kind of funny to watch them.
There wasn't much snow on the ground.
No, they had it all piled up.
Yeah.
It's been piled up there for a week and a half, 2
Okay.
weeks.
So
No, it was like no, I didn't know what they were doing. I'm sure people who've been here knew, but
yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know what was going on.
It was quite entertaining though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
The best part is like there was people going down in like shorts and t-shirts. It's like
That would have been me.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing jeans today. I told you I'd wear
Dude,
shorts today.
you know what's weird though? I'm wearing shorts.
You're wearing shorts. Well, you didn't have to walk.
That's true.
If I didn't have to walk, I'd be wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably still would be wearing shorts.
Honestly.
I just was like, do I really want to go out in the wet? Dude, like when I woke up, like I looked out the window, just so much snow blew across. I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
That wasn't automatically like, you're not doing this in shorts.
Yeah.
Like the people always like when I wear shorts, right?
Uh-huh.
Like people always ask, why? Like, aren't you cold? Like the temperature doesn't get me.
Yeah.
Like it could be -5. Well, not -5, but like it could be like 5 degrees, right?
I'll bet you $20 you will not go outside in -5 weather in shorts.
Well,
And like,
if there's zero wind, that's what gets you.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
the
that's
wind.
true,
If
that's
there's
true, that's
zero
true.
wind, the temperature it's fine.
yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
I'm not gonna go out in slides. I'll go out in like tennis shoes and shorts, but like not
Just swimsuit.
just a swimsuit.
Just a swimsuit. Go for a swim in the Houghton River when it's like -5.
The
out.
Houghton River, the Portage Canal.
You know what? Here's the thing. I don't know this area, and I'm so sorry if I offended anyone by saying Houghton
just-
River.
The
let's-
Houghton River.
Let's be honest here. It's the Houghton River.
And what's the longest river in Michigan? The Houghton River.
Exactly.
I don't even. Is it even? Is it even like? What's the difference between a river and a canal?
A
A
canal.
canal's man.
Yeah, a canal generally separates two bodies of water.
Well, it's also man-made, isn't it? Well, so does a river.
Yeah, I don't know.
but
Well, no, not all the time. A river can start off from a little tiny spring coming out of the water, and it just out of the ground, it just creates a river.
well, yeah, and then it separates the spring and wherever it drains into. I think a canal is man-made.
Could be. I could look at
Yeah, you want to look that up? We're gonna get some. Is that geology terms in?
no clue.
To my geo professor. I'm so sorry. I pay attention in class. I promise. What's the difference here?
An artificial waterway constructed to allow the passage of boats into unex water.
Yeah.
So
it's man-made. It's
Yeah.
man-made to like travel.
Yeah,
Almost like communication.
Yeah.
Travel.
But I don't know how much of it is man-made, because like,
I mean,
Hancock, that side is like an island.
it literally is
It's
though.
an island.
Like, yeah. No, like I don't know.
Mhm.
It's yeah. Anyways,
So,
moving
yeah.
on. Moving on from the Portage Canal / Houghton River.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Mandalorian dropped, by the way.
Yeah.
We watched that.
We watched
We
it.
watched it
It's
2
pretty
days ago.
good.
2 days ago.
It was pretty good.
It was
They had a lot of references. If you notice, like there was the
half the time I wasn't paying attention.
That's
all.
fair. If I forget what his name is. One of his engine on his
The speeder.
speeder was the one from Anakin's Winning Racer thing.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
actually?
the engine was from Anakin's Winning Racer, and then there
like
was
the engine. Is the engine the part with the squiggly beams?
yes,
Is
it was literally from it was confirmed by someone that it was the engine from Anakin's speeder or whatever. And then there was one of the, I think it was an R10 bot that was originally bought by Luke in the whatever.
Oh, the
movie.
red one?
Yeah, the
I
red
remember that one.
Yes.
Luke didn't buy it though.
No,
His uncle did.
No, his uncle bought it, and then there was like something wrong with it, so they gave it back to them. And then
I'm pulling up a picture of Mandalorian. Does the Marshal have Anakin's pod racer? Oh, it is.
yeah.
Oh. Otherwise, that's just badly photoshopped. I just want a picture of the speeder.
Yeah, just search up Marshall
Oh.
speeder.
Oh yeah, that's literally just one engine.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like he had the full-on setup of just
No,
like the
no,
two
no.
engines with like
No.
I don't know what that motion was. The wave.
Yeah, that was kind of. If anyone's watching the live stream, if you could clip that and send it to me, I'd
Please
greatly
don't.
appreciate that.
Please don't. It's gonna pop up in 5 seconds though.
Yeah, that's true. You're not gonna
Yo.
have time.
Clip that.
Clip that. Clip that.
Not the references.
But yeah. So
No,
I mean, it wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't.
I just find that like the
I didn't like
Mandalorian
it.
isn't as entertaining as like
It's
the,
not. I feel like it's dry. Okay.
It's very dry
To some
sometimes.
like die-hard Star fans.
Star Wars.
Star
fans,
Wars
yeah,
fans. Yeah, I can't talk. To some there are die-hard fans of every fan base, especially
Yes.
Star Wars.
Yes. That's facts.
But
I could see
I feel
like,
like it's geared towards those die-hard fans.
it's pretty dry.
It's
like it's just kind of like stuff
I mean,
happens.
it doesn't help that the main character doesn't talk.
That's true.
They like don't. He doesn't talk. Like
He talks very little.
yeah.
But Baby Yoda, on the other hand, best part of the entire show.
Baby
We have a Baby Yoda in our room, by the way.
Baby Yoda,
He chills on top of our dresser and watches over us as we sleep.
Baby Yoda. He's just, yeah. It's like your guardian angel.
He's our guardian angel.
Yeah. But it's Baby Yoda.
And a cardboard cutout, life
And-
size.
Oh wait, it's not the real Baby Yoda.
I wish it was the real Baby Yoda.
Now, would you have him in the what is it?
Oh yeah, the carrier,
The carrier?
100%.
You wouldn't just let him wander?
No, I wouldn't. I mean, yeah, every once in a while, but he's got to sleep somewhere.
Can Baby Yoda get COVID?
That's a good question. I assume so because he is a living being.
A
and-
leaving being?
Actually, no, I don't know because like there hasn't been many like animals who've gotten COVID.
Yeah, but does Baby Yoda count as a person?
Okay, moving on.
No. I want to talk about this. We're talking about this. Is Baby Yoda like does?
I don't know because here's the thing. He is a different species
Yeah.
from a different
But-
planet, and I feel like humans are associated with Earth and
Yeah.
like I feel like once you move from that, like we call anything like not from Earth aliens.
Okay, so your conclusion would be no, and I kind
Yes.
of agree.
Yes.
But like, okay, would like a Star Wars helmet protect you from COVID?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
You think so?
You add a little neckline or you're set.
You think like the Mandalorian or like a stormtrooper helmet?
Probably not because there is a big hole on the bottom.
Well, I mean, in the replicas, yeah. But
That's true. That's
you
true.
see it in the movies, like when in the sequels, at least when Finn takes his helmet off in the very first
That's true. Yeah.
sequel, it's like sealed and everything. Like,
Yeah. So yeah, probably.
you think there's like a respirator? Is there a respirator? In there?
There's got to be because they enter. I guess that's steam. I don't know. Probably
You think so? Or you think it's like cooled? That might be coolant.
could be.
I
don't know.
They've never gone into detail about that.
Yeah, that's true.
I've always wondered.
I want like an actual,
Like an actual helmet from the movie?
Yeah, I feel like it'd be so fun.
Yeah, how expensive those are?
Very.
You know, people go to like the ends of the earth for those.
Yeah, that's true.
People will nonstop hunt. Are you looking up the price?
Oh yeah.
What is it? Of a replica or of an actual like movie memorabilia?
Movie.
Movie? Yeah. You gonna type it in?
Yeah, I'm typing it.
Really
right now.
struggling there.
Hey, here's the thing.
It's the snow. It's the snow.
It's the snow. Well, it's a prop replica. The prop replica is like $79.
That's it? Well, that's a
Yeah,
replica.
Yeah, that's a replica. I don't know how about the
I
actual
mean-
one. Because I bet the actual ones aren't even on the internet because so many people already have them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like any like good replica is like $79.
What do you think? Like, well, okay. I feel like a helmet should be more expensive than a lightsaber, though. No, because those lightsabers down in Disney, they go for
I know the lightsabers.
they
at
go
Disney
for a
are
hefty price. They're like
crazy.
$250, like
Yeah.
the base one.
Yeah, I think I have shown you the video of the guy who made like a real lightsaber.
Yeah,
Imagine
the-
how much that thing
We
would
talked
cost.
about it 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, we did.
The plasma saber.
Yeah, just imagine how much that would cost.
What, like to buy one or
Yeah,
to
to
make
buy
one?
one. To make one, it's gonna be
To
ridiculous.
make one, you're gonna have to be like, hey, I'm really bored and have a lot of money in my
Yeah.
wallet. What am I going to do with this? Like, don't get me wrong, cool idea.
Cool idea. Cool idea.
idea.
Yeah.
But why?
You know what? You just gotta have some fun
Is
with it.
quarantine that boring for you?
You know what? Maybe.
Like, okay. Moving off the Star Wars talk here, some sad news to bring everyone. Sean Connery has died at the age of 90. One of the original James Bond actors,
Yeah.
the one that I grew up with.
I never watched James Bond growing up, but
Okay. James Bond wasn't like the one thing where I'd like sit down and be like, hey guys, family movie night. We're going to watch James Bond.
I
We're
don't
going to go watch him talk to 5 million girls at one casino. And then the whole movie, every time we see him sleeping, another girl will be with him. Like, man was a chotch.
Yeah, that's fact.
James Bond is a chotch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Absolute alpha male, James Bond. MI6 agent 007. No, I grew up with him. It's sad.
It's
It's sad
sad.
to see him go. I think he's the one that originated the line.
He might have.
What's your name? My name is Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond.
But yeah, sad news.
Sad news. It's sad to see him go. I mean, he's 90. National
Yeah.
or old age.
Mm-hmm.
Can't really do anything about it. Yeah, but is it Jeremy? What's the new guy's name?
I don't remember. I don't watch
Hold
him.
on. I'm gonna look it up. What is it?
While he's doing that, I can give you your. Campus
Give the
update.
campus update.
So we are still sitting at a health and safety level 3. Lectures are online and in person. Game rooms and accessory rooms open with little or no rental equipment. And DHH Dining Hall is closed until Wednesday, November 5th. And the
Fourth.
big news is Broomball.
Broomball's up. Broomball's up. The second rank was put up. The
Yes.
James Bond actors, Ian Fleming.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I recognize the name, but it's. Do you think people like their families follow James Bond closely?
Probably. There's got to be like a core family that just like loves the James
You
Bond
really
movies.
think so? Like
100%.
Star Wars level dedication to James
Probably.
Bond,
Probably.
but they're all the same movie.
That's true, but
They're on Disney. Or no, they're on Amazon. Sorry.
Yeah.
They're on Amazon. I tried watching one, and I got
Yeah.
about 5 minutes in. I was so bored.
Yeah, you have to have a required taste to watch.
You have to
this.
like sit down and pay attention.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people when I watch movies. I use movies as background
Yeah,
noise.
that's why my sister won't watch movies with me because I skip over.
Oh no, I skip
parts.
over parts all the time.
Like, there's been parts of a movie where like I'm just so bored I skip a half hour ahead and just start watching from there.
If I've seen the movie, I'll do that.
No, you know
Rarely.
I haven't seen the movie. I just skip ahead.
Yeah, but like, what if like you miss something?
Well, then I missed something. It's clearly not important if it was that boring at that part of the thing.
Oh well, yeah. If it's boring, like I'll like
Also, like,
I'll skim over it.
me and my mom are the same way. Like, I mean, I'm not as bad, but like, I like fight scenes. Like, sometimes it's just like, come on, like this is just a lagged on scene. I'm just gonna skip
Oh no,
it. Yeah.
exactly.
Like, you know
the
who's gonna
James-
win. There's
yeah,
no point.
Like the James Bond, like it was a chase scene, and that's how the movie opened. I don't remember what movie it was, but I watched it, and like it was just the same thing. They were driving down a mountain.
Yeah.
And like a salt mine, and the cars were just like the cars were going skirt skirt, like that first day last week. If you missed it, that was a great show last
Yes,
week.
great show.
Great show. Go listen to it on YouTube. But it was just like I knew he was gonna escape, or that he's gonna kill the guys. So why put all the time and effort
That's fair. Yeah.
into what? Oh, not time and effort, but why like bore myself to death with a chase scene?
That's
It just wasn't fun.
Yeah.
But R.I.P. Sean Connery.
Okay, your COVID.
We're gonna COVID.
Yeah,
COVID update.
COVID stat update. We're at 16 in the last 2 weeks up here. And
Up from 9.
Up from 9, which isn't
That's
the
not
greatest,
bad.
but it's not bad. It's not bad.
It's not bad. There's definitely. I feel like there are definitely colleges that are worse.
Yeah.
Grand Valley. Grand Valley State University.
But as a kind of friendly reminder, as we're getting
Wear a mask.
towards closer to Thanksgiving,
Go get tested.
go get tested.
So you-
There's gonna be open testing, I think, from the 16th
So you don't go
to
and
the
like
20th.
kill your family.
Yeah, and I would say increase social distancing to a little bit just to keep you and your family safe. as you go home for
6.1
Thanks-
feet.
6.3 feet. Thank you.
Ooh. You're going. That's pretty socially distanced.
That's pretty socially distant.
I don't know. I think I might cut it down to 6.01 feet. Like that extra 0.01. What is that? Like 0.12 inches?
Yeah.
6 and like an 1/8 inch social distance. Well, you want what? 6 and 3 inches?
Something like that. Whatever.
Something like that.
It's whatever. But yeah, just keep being safe. Don't bring it back to your family.
Unless you want your family dead.
Well, that's just sad.
Well, it's Thanksgiving. Everyone's getting together.
Yeah, but it's still just sad. And yeah, so nationally we're at
9 million.
9 million plus cases.
It seems like every week we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
So if it happens, next week's gonna be a big week.
Yeah.
I think we're about 500 over 9 million.
Okay.
I don't know the exact number.
Yeah.
But
And then national deaths 229,109.
so I don't think that number's moved.
It hasn't
Much.
moved much, but it's still going up, which isn't good.
It's not good, but like it's not moved much.
Yeah.
Europe's cases are spiking though. I saw a TikTok actually. It was a guy comparing the Chicago population to like Sweden, or no, Illinois to Sweden, because they have the same populations, and Sweden's cases were spiking. And he was going into detail about that.
Kind of sad, but like same time, wear your mask, socially distance, hand sanitizer.
Europe,
up.
but Europe's known for not having good immune systems.
That's facts. You know,
That's-
we here in America.
You remember that in like the original spike in like Italy, everyone was getting it.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
They like put respirators like only for people under 60.
Yeah,
Like it's bad over there.
it's bad.
They don't get diseases.
Yeah, we get.
Black plague.
Then there's us. We get a cold.
We get a-
here.
We get a cold and have to go to the ER.
Here's my theory with Michigan. Right, I feel like most of the Michigan population has already gotten COVID, but we get colds every year, so it's just like
100%.
and we just kind of blew it off.
Well, do you think you've had it yet?
I feel like I might have had it at some point, but like I feel like I'm asymptomatic, so it wouldn't have showed up. But like I haven't, like, none of my friends that I talk to on a regular basis or been around have gotten
My
it.
whole friend group got it. I think I had it before them.
Uh,
It's like one of my friends went down to like Virginia, like before it was like a big thing. Yeah. And and he brought it back and gave it to like the whole friend group, but I didn't get it from him.
Yeah.
So, but I went down to Florida before that, and I think I got it down there.
Okay.
Back when school field trips were still allowed.
Yeah, my roommate has gotten tested almost every time, and it's come back negative. So
Yeah. No, like, yeah. Field, yeah. Do you think online school does field trips? All right, guys, everybody open up Google Earth. We're going to go to Italy today.
I mean, for one of my classes I'm taking, we have to go to like a conference,
Yeah.
and like it's all online, and so.
But it's not like a field trip.
Well, originally we were supposed to like fly somewhere and stay at a hotel, or take a bus somewhere and take a hotel, but now it's
online.
which isn't bad. I mean, I'm Chach
What's
Show.
your high school going to do? You went to Hawaii 2 times with your
Yeah,
high
they were
school.
supposed to go this year, and then
Yeah.
they had to cancel it.
So what are you doing?
I don't know what they're doing. My sister's there, so they'll probably do it next year.
In
if, like-
Hawaii? She's in Hawaii?
No, she's at home.
Oh,
She was supposed to go to Hawaii this year.
yeah.
And then COVID. So I don't know what the ruling is. I'm not there and don't have direct conversation with anyone.
You don't? Oh.
With like the band director, so
Ah.
I have no clue, and I haven't asked my sister. I'll ask her.
Yeah.
She's listening. I
Shoot
think
her.
she's listening right now,
Oh,
so I
so-
will ask her in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, moving on from the updates. Coming up next on this chilly, very snowy Sunday morning. Jeff Bezos is a millionaire, right, RJ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or billionaire, I should say.
Yes.
So, do you want to be one mooching off him, like this Florida woman? What did this Georgia woman think that she could blame on a 6-year-old, and a feel-good story to cheer you up after that bad news about Sean Connery's death? All up next on your weekly update, brought to you by 2 absolute chachas.
Events, productions, technology, broadcasting. Long ago, the 4 departments lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the technology department attacked. Only the general manager, master of all 4 departments, could stop them. When the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new general manager, a broadcaster named Sullivan. And although his broadcasting skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Sullivan can save the station.
All right, coming up first on this, on your first news update this Sunday morning, we got Fricked Up Florida for you. So this Tampa Bay woman was arrested after, online deliveries, I should say. Online deliveries have always confused me. I don't know what it is, but I don't understand it. It's like something about it, like you just mail the package back.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Like I
Might just be being.
my parents
absolute
ordered me a 2 big pair of snow pants, so I gotta order that back. So I printed off the label and just gotta get a box, throw it in, and send it back to them.
Okay.
It's
So
not bad.
this Tampa woman has made 42,000 fraudulent Amazon returns in the past 5 years.
That's crazy.
Past 5 years, this woman.
That's a lot.
So she's made 30. So for 5 years, a 32-year-old woman made 42,000 individual returns through 31 different Amazon accounts. It was all a scam.
Yeah. That's a lot of.
Yeah. No, on Tuesday, detectives said that they arrested. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this name. Hoy. Hoy. Hoy.
Hoy.
Hoy Tibma.
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 HOAI.
Tibma.
Yeah.
Sure. They said between March 2015 and August 20, she reused prepaid shipping labels created for canceled orders and applied them to other Amazon returns. Detectives said the scheme made it appear it's going to sound like I'm saying Timba. Timba. The circle of Amazon returns. So she paid for shipping costs on the returns, but she didn't. In the end, they said she received more than $100,000 in reimbursements.
That's crazy. I want that money.
How? Okay, what? I'm so confused.
So like what she did pretty much was she used
Did she buy the things and then return them when the prices went up?
I think she might have used like old like shipping labels almost.
So she didn't. she didn't actually return
She
anything.
found a loophole. The woman took advantage of the rules she discovered in the return process through investigation means.
We mobile rapping on the show now.
Yeah.
Are we gonna be radio rappers? You had SoundCloud rappers, and now you got talk show rappers.
So it sounds like what she did was, she reused old shipping labels that she had from canceled orders, and then returned items. And you generally have to pay for like the shipping costs, which she never.
Which she did. No, she did.
No, it says, oh yeah, she paid for the shipping costs. But she didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it made. So she didn't, but it made a.
Yeah, it made it look like she did,
Yeah.
and then Amazon gave her money for
the items.
Yeah, because they thought she paid for the shipping costs.
Yeah. But I mean, like, so did she return anything? Is the thing like, or did she just send back an empty box?
I feel like she probably returned something.
She just had like, hey, this is an old relic that my grandma gave me, but like she's dead, and
It's
I'm
my
never gonna
grandma's urn.
I'm never gonna see her again. This box needs weight. Let's just kind of put that in there. Wait, do you say the urn?
Yeah, it's the urn. He returns the urn.
Oh no. Hey, boss Jeff Bezos. It looks like someone sent us a vase of cocaine.
Nope, that's an urn.
Nope, that's not. That's
not-
that's an urn.
That's an urn.
That's an urn. Do you think someone's done that?
I feel like someone.
You think someone's returned a full urn?
I feel like someone's probably either, sent something back to Amazon that had like contraband in it or something like that. Like, there's got to be at least someone
On purpose?
Not on purpose, but let's say they're like,
You think someone's just trying to sell drugs to like the Amazon workers?
No, or they're like packing up a return quickly and accidentally threw something in.
Like weed?
Yes.
You think someone's just like throwing in like a bag of weed on accident?
Just by accident.
By accident?
I feel like that has
I feel like you have
to
to be like, you'd be so careful if you do that though.
No.
If you distribute, like you're so careful about.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like someone's like high and they're packing a package and they're not paying attention because they're high and they accidentally throw in a bag of weed. I feel like that has 100% happened at least.
You think
once.
so?
100%.
I can't believe it.
The odds of that not happening like are so low that like it has to have happened.
Well, I'm okay. It's probably happened, but like, do you think that's how? I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Probably not. There's probably a dumber
do you
reason
think-
just because people.
You just think like someone's just like weed bag and box.
I feel like that's had to have happened at least once.
Hey, you
There's
want to see
no
a
way.
funny prank, Chad? Let's put this bag of weed in the box. And then we're like,
That has to have happened, and it's like
You think so?
100%. There's no way it hasn't.
I doubt it.
Or like someone has returned like they bought an urn to put their grandma's ashes in, right? And then they like put the
They put the ashes
they
in.
put the
then
ashes.
return it.
Then they put the ashes in, and they're like, I don't like this urn. So they dump out the ashes, and then they return it with like some ashes still in it. That has had to have happened at least
Come on,
once.
you think so?
Yes,
I doubt it.
it was probably a Karen.
Okay,
it was a
I'd take-
Karen. You cannot disagree that it was probably a Karen that returned the urn.
Well, yeah.
She was like, I don't like this urn.
My grandma would not like this urn.
Returns it.
With like her grandma's still in it.
I mean, have you ever seen like the shows where like they like have the urn like placed in like a big family room, and then someone knocks it over?
Oh yeah.
It's truly
There's been
important.
so many. I heard a horror story about that where like someone was like taking the urn like in the airport,
Yeah.
and like someone like tripped over them and like the urn dropped and like shattered.
Mhm.
So you don't even have the urn at that point. Like if you have it in a family room, odds are it's carpeted.
Yeah. No, it's still gonna
And-
shatter on carpet. If you drop something hard enough, it's gonna.
Well, yeah, but like if you're really dropping it off a table, it shouldn't shatter. If it's
That's
well
true,
made.
That's true. That's true.
But if
at the
you
same
drop
time,
it
no,
on,
but at
like-
the same time, the lids on them a lot of times aren't very secure. So if
I
it
thought
falls,
most of them sealed.
some of them seal, some of them don't.
And well, yeah, but like it's always in movies, though.
Mhm.
You never see it actually happen
Yeah.
in person.
yeah,
So I think in person you have a bag in there that has it,
yeah,
and that bag is sealed.
yeah. Yes.
But no, it's always in movies where you see like the ashes go absolutely everywhere. It looks like Pompeii.
Oh, oh, oh.
Had to do it to
You're gonna
him.
do them like that.
Had to do it to him. No, this lady, man, I don't understand. How do you get away with it for 5 years?
That's the question. Like, I feel like someone has had to have
You're
noticed it.
averaging 8,000 returns.
Yeah.
That's multiple a day.
Yeah. So someone's had to just like been sitting at their computer, been like, "Wow, this lady has made 4 returns."
She didn't
today."
even make that much over 5 years.
Well, yeah, because she's just going for the shipping cost.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, she's
It's the
using
shipping. No, she's going for the item price.
No, she's going for the shipping. She buys. I think what she's doing is she's buying an item, then she returns it using an old shipping label that makes it look like she's paid for the shipping label. And Amazon is supposed to provide payment for returns, especially for shipping.
Yeah.
So she's now used that to get money from Amazon to pay for
So
the
this
shipping.
lady's doing 8,000 returns a year, which is like 20 a day.
That's crazy.
First of all, the mail, the PO or the U.S. Post Office, the post office people.
Yeah.
They don't see anything wrong with a girl coming in 20 times a day to return packages.
Apparently not.
Maybe she just runs a really successful business.
You know.
Hey boss, this lady has been in here like 20 times today, and she's still mailing stuff out. Oh, don't worry about it, Craig. You know,
She owns her own business.
she owns her own business of returning fraudulent Amazon packages. But like, she can't even make that much. She didn't make that much.
No, she didn't at all.
Does she have time to like do a job too?
Most likely.
You think?
Yeah.
You're doing. I mean, I guess you just do it in bulk shipping. But
Most likely.
you think it is probably bulk shipping, whereas, and then it was like 20. It was,
Yeah.
Do you think I don't know. That's so weird.
It's weird.
I
But
don't understand. Moving on. This Orlando woman tried to blame a 6-year-old for hiding a gun outside of Disney.
when you sent me this news article, I thought it was fake. Like I literally thought like this was a fake article.
Yeah.
That like someone just wrote up and made up.
Woman blames 6-year-old after gun found hidden outside Disney.
No, I
deputies said.
wanna evidence a loaded firearm.
A loaded firearm. Walt Disney, Florida. A Georgia woman accused of attempting to hide a loaded firearm in some plants outside of Disney's World's theme park told deputies her 6-year-old son was actually the one who put it there. She was recorded.
Yeah,
putting it
no.
there on
here-
cameras.
Here's the thing you gotta remember. And this, time we are being recorded 24/7.
24/7.
Even right now,
we
you
have a
can
camera
watch
on
us.
us.
You can watch us on Twitch.
On Twitch. Twitch.tv slash WMTU, I think.
Yeah, something like that. But you can literally watch us talk on this show
Yeah.
live
We're-
on Twitch.
Everyone's recorded 24/7. No matter where you are, there's cameras on you.
Yeah, even like in the building, like they can see you leave and come into the building.
Yeah, no, it's 24/7 that
Yeah.
you're videotaped. But so this happened on October 8th, but she didn't get indicted until recently. This happened when Advent health worker checking temperatures before. Okay, so they were checking temperatures.
Yeah.
Back when Disney opened up, I'm guessing. They entered Magic Kingdom, the one with the big castle
Yes.
and overpriced. At the ticket and transportation center, notified security after seeing a woman take something from a stroller and place it behind some plants near the tents before the security checkpoint.
So not only they catch her on camera, they
Listen,
have witnesses.
do you
It's like,
think it was like I'm thinking it was more of a like you forgot you had a loaded firearm.
It could have been like she had a concealed weapon, and she goes, "Oh shoot, I can't bring this into Disney."
So then go back and put it like okay, it's a long line. Don't get me wrong.
It is a long line, but it's not worth leaving a gun out in the open where some other kid can come pick it up.
Hey mom, I want to go on the Buzz Lightyear ride where you shoot Zurg. Okay, hon. I have this Glock. Here you go.
Have fun.
Go have fun.
Like here's a. But like yeah, like
Mom, I'm gonna go have a shoot off with Woody. All right, son. Here you go.
okay, and then like so the security alerted the sheriff deputy who looked inside the person near the planter and immediately recognized the butt of a firearm. So not only she had it in a purse and she left the purse there with a firearm in it.
Oh, she left the purse there?
Yeah, this.
Well,
so-
that just looks sus.
Yeah.
Dude, this woman's mad sus.
And then at that point, the woman identified as Marcy Temple, according to them, they said, "Ma'am, that's mine." So she didn't even try to deny it at first. She goes, "That's mine."
Yeah.
And then she said,
Oh. I
had
told
to
my
look-
son to hold it for me and stand right here while I go get my brother. He put it down and messed with the plants, and I put them back. But I didn't know he put it down. And I didn't know he left it over there. Well, that's like child endangerment.
That is, you give
That
your
is-
purse to your
that is-
child with a loaded gun in it. That is child endangerment.
Whether you know it or not, that's a crime in itself. Not that you're trying to bring a gun into Disney, first of all, but the fact that you tried to cover it up by saying your 6-year-old son was just holding a loaded gun.
She also doesn't have a concealed weapons permit in
Does she?
Florida or Georgia.
Does that say?
Yeah, it says
Does it
down
say?
below. She was
When asked why she would give a gun to her 6-year-old, Temple said she asked him to hold it so she could get her brother and take it back to the car. Okay, so she's
planning on taking it back.
her brother wasn't there.
Her brother was.
I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I guarantee you, her full intention was to just
Leave
put
it
that
there
gun there,
and leave it
forget
there.
about it, and then on her way out, when everyone's rushing out, go to the plants, pick it up.
Yeah.
That purse would have been stolen.
Yeah, she was.
You know how many people mooch around Disney trying to find tourists leave before getting on the fast train, the train.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The bullet train that
The
goes
bullet
around
train.
Disney?
Yeah. Got you, yeah.
People, I guarantee you, people just mooch around where you go in.
Oh yeah, there's pickpocketers in Disney.
Well, yeah.
But like they've
Disney can't get enough money, so they have to hire professional pickpocketers.
But I'm sure there's they're watching and looking for them.
Oh, they're
sometimes.
100%.
But at the same time,
you pull something out of your pocket and a 20 falls out, that's
gone.
gone.
It's
That's
gone.
gone 5 seconds.
you're
later.
gonna see 10 kids come around and just
Oh, I guarantee you, parents will teach their kids how
100.
how to
Yeah.
I haven't had anything to eat. Will you buy me food, or can I have some money for food? They don't get food.
Yeah.
They go take it to their parents because it's Florida.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't make sense though, because Florida does have income tax,
that is true.
right? So you do get more money.
You do get more money.
Do you just spend it? They spend it.
Do you want to know what the other state that doesn't have income taxes?
Canada.
Alaska.
Oh,
Do you want to know who pays people to come live in Alaska?
Alaska.
Alaskans.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have what, 2,000 people in Alaska?
Something like that. But they seriously will pay you. I forget what
They pay you. No,
they pay you to come stay up, move up there and live there.
Yeah, I'd do it.
I'd do it.
I'd go live in the middle of nowhere for a year
Get that.
or for the rest of my life.
It's not a lot of money though.
No, it's not a lot.
Not a lot. It gets you food for a week.
If you can make a week's worth of food last the entire year, it's definitely worth to go live in Alaska. Do they pay you for land too?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah. You can also buy land on the moon if you want.
I mean, yeah.
You can also. There's a place in Scotland. There's a loophole. There's a loophole in Scotland law that says if you, if you have an acre of land or if you own any land in Scotland, you're instantly sir. You could have that information.
yeah.
You'd be so I could buy an acre of land for almost nothing online. I think it's $20, and I can have the sir title in front of my name.
Well, that's just coming in from the 17 early thousands.
Yeah, but no, there's a website that you can actually go to and you can buy land.
you can just buy
You
land.
can buy an acre of land, so you can just have that sir title.
Does that apply to the United States?
It applies everywhere.
Oh, I'm gonna go buy an acre of land in Scotland.
So you can be Sir Tony Garrett.
Oh yeah, there, buddy. I'll buy one in Canada just so I can have. I'm gonna have the beauty title. You can get Sir in Scotland, beauty in Canada. I'm gonna buy an acre of land in Canada, just for beauty.
I think that's how it works. I think it's only in Scotland.
Oh darn it! I really thought. Moving on from a Florida woman trying to blame a federal crime on her 6-year-old son. A feel-good news story today. Actually, this is kind of uplifting, you know.
Uplifting, yeah.
A moody Sunday morning with the snow. It's cold. No one wants to be outside, so you can just listen to us talk about stupid stuff in your home or car, and we're gonna cheer you up with this. So this engine of firefighting, how how all the trucks are
Engine of firefighting.
engine of firefighting. This okay. It's I'm tired.
That's fair.
Relax. No, this truck. I take a quick sip of of the drink there.
We're
This
talking about Monster. Just want to say that now.
no, it's not a monster.
a rain.
Monster's
It's a rain.
disgusting. It's a rain.
It's a rain.
God.
Okay.
You think I'm that basic? Come on, RJ.
Dude, you never know.
Dude, come on. Monsters. That's so like 2016.
That's fair.
You got to move on to those. I don't know. Those unhealthy. I mean,
It's not that
it's good. It's good. It tastes good. That's all that matters. And it wakes me up. This engine of firefighting, as I just put it. Okay, so you know there's fire. I don't know how to get into this.
So, to
I'm
sum
really
it up,
struggling here.
To sum it up, there was this fire in a neighborhood.
Well, it's
and-
the wildfires out west.
Yeah,
first
okay.
of all. It's the wildfires.
Okay,
And
then
they're moving in
and
on
this-
this family's home.
and this engine of fire came to help at this family home, and they hit a shed.
And the shed went up in flames.
And they
And-
tried to save the shed and they couldn't, and they left a note at this
On this house. They were evacuated. That's
Yeah.
why.
Mhm.
That's why.
Yeah, and so they said in this note finds you, we must have gone.
We must have done something right.
Sorry for the loss of your shed, and we had to cut a little of your wood. And
That note's really
save
hard to
your
read.
house. So yeah, so what it sounds like
I'd
happened
rather-
is they had to tear down the shed, or the shed went up in flames, and they took down part of the wood fence. The house. could
They
be
like cut
saved.
through the fence.
Yeah, because they're what they're
Well,
trying to
they
do.
had to like block the fire off.
Yeah. So.
I think it's getting better though out west, though, isn't it?
I
I mean, it's still the world's on fire.
No, it's not. Getting
It's not getting better.
It's not getting
Oh,
better.
that's my bad. Rip, R.I.P. California.
Yeah, it's not looking good. This is why you don't have baby announcement parties.
Is this still from that?
I'm pretty
Is
sure.
this still from the gender reveal?
I can look it up.
Oh, first of all, how does a gender reveal start?
Fireworks.
Start a fire. Oh, they were doing fireworks.
Yeah.
Oh, people hurt my brain. RJ,
Yep.
was it from fireworks?
Yes, it's from a smoke generating polytechnic device ignited a wire.
Oh, that hurts.
Mm.
Why? Why?
It's just so it's like so.
Why? What makes you think that you need to emit smoke?
Yeah, you can do it like like the
I mean, you can have the smoke machines,
yeah.
but like, why? There's no need for you to do that.
It happened like September 8th, I think.
Oh, so it's okay. So 2 months, which isn't good, but there's
is spread to Oregon according to this.
it's all over the West.
yeah, Arizona.
I mean, it's in Colorado at this point. Almost said Chicago. All right,
it's very sad.
Moving on. Yeah, it's sad. Moving on. Up next on the Chach Show, Borat's a big hit with the younger generation, as we talked about last week. It's now picking up some traction outside of the U.S. And some raises in prices may cause some to cancel their subscriptions to a popular streaming service. And that's all coming up next in literally like 2 seconds.
Hello there. My name is Robert White. And I'm Joseph Young. And we're with the Church of
Whim2.
Oh? Let me ask you a question. What would you say if someone offered you peace and happiness through all of eternity? Off! Thank you. Have a nice day.
That was really rude. I felt attacked. I felt attacked.
Tagged.
I felt attacked by that. So, Borat is a movie. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's on Amazon.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it. I really don't know what it's about. All I know, okay, so I'm pretty sure it's a Kazakhstanian reporter that comes to America. Something like that, right?
Yeah, he's Sacha Baron Cohen plays Borat. So
Does
I
it
think-
explain what Borat is?
So Borat, my understanding is Borat is a Kazakhstan resident who's famous, whatever, and he's come to America with his daughter to find her a wife or something like that. And so there's like a few scenes where like he goes to like the Trump rally.
Oh, okay.
And
Is
it's
that the
supposed-
new
it's-
one?
Yeah, and it's supposed to be like comical and stuff like. And
It's funny.
It's funny. It's
It's
really
funny.
funny. It's really funny.
So, Kazakhstan, when the first movie came out in 2006, they wanted nothing to do with it. They almost like sued the director
Yeah,
for this because it portrayed Kazakhstan
badly.
in a very bad way. But it's a communist country, isn't it?
Yeah.
Communist, is that the word I'm using? Is that the word I'm looking for? You good there?
Yeah, I'm
A little tired?
A little tired.
A little tired. You didn't have your energy drink this morning, RJ?
No. So, in case anyone knows, there's a vending machine in the
In the wads.
No, in here. I'm talking about the
Oh,
one
in here, yeah.
And I wanted a Mountain Dew.
He didn't get Mountain Dew today.
And I put in it's. By the way, we don't know
This
what's
is
in the vending
random.
machine.
This is
It's
random.
literally a random thing. So I forget what his name is. Comes in and changes. Like
I think it's Paul.
Paul or someone comes in and changes, like puts drinks in, and then leaves a piece of paper with just random names on it, and we don't know what they mean.
It's like little riddles.
And so I put 50 cents in, and I just clicked one.
You clicked the LaCroix one.
And I clicked the LaCroix one.
Hey, nothing against LaCroix.
But yeah, I had a LaCroix. There's no caffeine in it.
I prefer LaCroix. LaCroix is better than anything else. Fight me on that.
I don't like LaCroix, but I still drink it.
I don't know why people don't like LaCroix.
It's required taste, in my opinion.
What do you mean acquired?
Like, if you don't...
It's literally water.
I mean, it's bubbly water, and a lot of people don't like bubbly water.
Do you think people in Europe drink LaCroix? Because that's what they drink over there.
That is true.
They have to ask for, like, normal, not sparkling. Or, sorry, not still. It's
Still water.
still water.
Can I have some still water there, laddie?
I don't know if it's in England, though. I know it's in Germany. Took German.
I don't know.
I
But
don't
yeah.
like it. Going back to Borat. So, Kazakhstan has, they've adapted his saying very nice.
Very
nice.
I can't do it.
It's in, that voice, too.
Yeah, I can't do the Borat
A
voice.
series of 12-second social media-friendly clips. One visitor is seen climbing through a stunning mountain range. Another drinks Kazakh fermented tea. And the third admires one of the country's modern skylines. And they all exclaim. Like Borat, they do this in Borat's accent, very nice.
Well, because Borat's accent is...
Is this the video?
It might be.
Is this
Yeah,
the video?
if
I
it's a
didn't
video,
watch
I
it.
can play it.
Yeah, let's play it. No, so while he gets that set up, David Dobrik, who has been dead silent on YouTube, he makes his living off of YouTube. Are you playing it? All right. You want to play it now?
Yeah, I can do it.
Go play that. And then we'll go back to David Dobrik. You got it? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. There it is. Oh.
I don't think they say it, but...
That's actually very nice.
There's 5 of them. They just keep repeating.
Oh, it's just short clips.
Yeah,
it's not
short
a whole.
Very nice.
So yeah, they've just they just used very nice.
It's just very nice.
Well, Borat has a lot more,
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more to Borat.
Yeah.
But, okay, so going back, I was talking about David Dobrik. He's been dead silent on YouTube, and that's where most people follow him. He has 10 million subscribers. Not 10 million. He has 8 million subscribers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And on his second channel, I'm subscribed to him just because I get bored and watch his videos. He posted a video of, he had the actor of Borat. I don't know his name.
Stephen Cohen Barrett.
Sure, that guy. I feel like he's one of those actors that everyone knows the face of.
No, Sacha Baron Cohen. I said that wrong.
I mean, I wouldn't have corrected you.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
You good there?
Yeah, I'm thriving.
He's really... You struggling too today?
Yeah.
It's a morning for sure.
It's a morning.
He posted a video on his second channel, David Dobrik did, of he got the Borat actor, Sasha, whatever, to the actor hung out with his friend group, and he posted on YouTube.
Funny.
He's been dead for not dead, but his YouTube channel's been dead.
I think I said that he said that he isn't gonna post anything on.
He's not posting during quarantine.
Yeah, he said he's not posting until a local coffee shop opens back up.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I mean,
that's what he said. He said once this
it is?
local coffee shop opens up and I can go in and sit down and drink a cup of coffee, that's the next time I'm gonna post.
Okay, so not for a while then. Yeah, because COVID. All right. After Borat, we're gonna talk about Netflix. Netflix is raising its prices from I think it's like 12 to 50. They're upping it by like $3.
Okay.
Last week we talked about Quibi. Quibi's dying, and they
Quibi
need
is
money.
dying.
Netflix doesn't need money,
Yeah, really.
but they're
doesn't.
making a marketing decision. They're what were the prices here? So
It's going up from $12.99 to $13.99, and then premium is going to go up from $15.99 to
$17.99.
Which is
What's the difference? You have Netflix. What's the difference?
premium. You can order DVDs, I believe.
People still use DVDs.
Yeah, I think because you can get like newer movies through the DVDs because they don't post like the
They don't put it. Yeah, they don't.
yeah. Because I think my family has. I think my parents have the premium Netflix.
Oh, do they?
And they order DVDs from there. That's how I got to see
Like Blockbuster type thing, where
yeah, so it's kind of like Blockbuster. So like when the new movies come out, like as soon as they come out, like Netflix will buy some rights to it so they can make
so
DVDs.
they can produce the DVDs.
And then they'll send you the DVD, you watch it, and then you send it back.
So like Blockbuster.
Yeah, kind of like
Speaking of Blockbuster, do you want to go to Oregon with me? This has always been a thing I wanted to do.
And go to Blockbuster in Oregon.
The very last Blockbuster.
You can stay there. There was like some thing up a while ago.
They have like a hotel connected to it.
Yeah, you can like stay in a. You can like rent out the room.
It's
for a
in
bit.
Bend, Oregon, and I know that just because I've always wanted to go to a Blockbuster. I've never been to a Blockbuster.
Ready? There's a Blockbuster near my house growing up,
I mean, there's a Blockbuster near everyone's house.
and I went to a Blockbuster. And I think we still have like movies from Blockbuster in our house.
You just stole movies from Blockbuster.
No, we bought the movies from Blockbuster. You could buy movies too. You didn't have to rent them.
Is there anything stopping you from like renting a movie and just never giving it back if you never go back?
Well, they can track you down.
Oh, they can.
Well, I mean, they take your address and stuff down, I'm sure, and then they'll send you a bunch of annoying emails.
I don't know. Can they sue you like for money?
I mean, if you take enough, yeah.
Like just if you just like.
I feel like if it's one movie, they're not gonna care. But if you take like 10 or 20, they're gonna come after you.
Well, yeah, I'm not like you just take one.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like over time, like they would realize and be like, oh shoot, this guy has an overdue movie by like
5 years.
And then once you return it, like the cost on that is gonna cost so much to.
Oh yeah, it's like it's over $100 at that point. I remember when Netflix came out, and like I never went to a Blockbuster like I just said, but I remember when Netflix came out, and I remember saying, "Wow, Blockbuster's this giant movie thing. Netflix has nothing on them, and now look at where we are."
Yeah, well, Netflix like is just easier.
Well, you know, Blockbuster had the opportunity. Netflix offered to like get bought out by Blockbuster, but they were still doing.
They said no.
They said no. It was like $7 million at that point, which seems like chump change.
That feels like chump change of how much.
It
Netflix
feels like
is
absolutely nothing to how much Netflix is worth now. Do we? I'm gonna look up.
Yeah.
How much is Netflix worth?
That's like I don't know. Like if they were, I know there's been a few. Like there's been like people like have been offered like really cheap money to buy out a company, and the company just grows right after they were.
That's the stock price. I don't want this. I'm not buying Netflix stock. It's gone down a lot. How much is Netflix's net worth?
I feel like Netflix.
125 billion. Jeff Bezos, you have a new company.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, Jeff Bezos has his own streaming service, so.
Oh yeah, he does have Amazon.
And Amazon. I don't know. Every time like I want to watch a movie, it's always on Amazon. And I
Really?
Yeah, it's like anyhow I want to watch like a movie, I just can't watch it. 'Cause it's on Amazon.
You know, when I go into like streaming services, I'm too lazy to actually like search for something. Like I'll just go on the recommended.
Yeah, that's
watch
fair.
like 15 minutes. If I like it, I'll watch the rest of it. If not, I'll just go. That's how. Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
It's just boring.
Mm-hmm. I like. There's been a few movies like like I don't know if you're like on the movie side of TikTok or whatever, but like I always get like there's always like parts of movies that come up and I'm always like, oh, I want to watch that. That looks good. Then I look it up and it's like Amazon Prime. I'm like, well, I can't watch it now.
Oh. No, I'm not. There's a movie side to TikTok.
Yeah.
I guess there's a
And they
side.
show movie clips and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There's people who post like the whole
movie, yeah.
The whole movie in like
different parts.
20 parts.
Yeah.
Just not 20 because that's only a minute, but like
no, there's
like
well, you can do
parts.
like there's like a minute. You can do like minute things now. I think pretty sure. I don't know.
Or they just speed the movie up and you just deal with it.
You get there's been people that like post like the full movie at like times 20 speed.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, you just gotta turn it down.
Yeah.
And watch it.
And you got the people who post like the B movie to YouTube.
Yeah.
It's crazy. All right.
Okay.
Moving on. Lizzo, if you don't know, Lizzo, she's a big meme. Big memes only. Literally big.
I'm making him do this, by the way.
It's a BuzzFeed article.
Yes. He hates BuzzFeed.
I don't hate BuzzFeed. I think it's stupid.
Yeah. Well, Lizzo dressed as the fly.
She dressed as the fly from the winner of the VP debate.
The winner, the fly.
She doesn't look like a fly.
Huh? I know she does. It's a terrible costume.
Is that actually what she said she was?
Yes.
No.
Yes. No, look, see? There's a video that she posted on Instagram of her, like,
oh, I just scrolled down to that.
Yes.
I thought I was just looking at that first picture.
Yeah, the first picture's not her.
Oh, okay. I didn't. Oh. So she just zoomed in on Mike Pence's head.
She zoomed in on Mike Pence's head, danced a little bit on his head, dressed up as a fly, and then.
Oh, she had a full-on video.
Yeah, it was a full-on video, and then she like said vote.
This is going on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at. I haven't plugged the Twitter yet.
Yeah.
We haven't plugged the email yet.
at
Chach_MTU. You're about to see what. Go follow us. You're about to see. I need to figure out how to copy the link. You're about to see one of the greatest videos of all time of Lizzo dancing on a picture of Mike Pence's hairline. It's not even his head. It's his hairline.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not looking so great.
What's going through her head?
That's what I want to know.
What's going through her head at this point where it's like, hey, I'm gonna post a picture on Instagram of me photoshopped on Mike Pence's head.
You know, here's the thing. The fly has become a meme. Because the man didn't move. The fly was on his head. It just sat there.
I'm gonna post the link real quick. I'll post it after the show. After the show, you can go on at Chach_MTU on Twitter, and you can watch Lizzo dance on Mike Pence's head.
Very
unfortunately, it's unfortunate.
It's truly unfortunate. I feel bad.
Up next, at the top of the hour, did this lady think that reverse psychology actually works in like the real world court? What has this guy done multiple times in the past week at an airport? And what priest is giving out a different kind of holy water?
Oh,
that's all up next at the top of the hour.
And you are listening to WMTU 91.9 FM Houghton. Oh yeah.
Man. So this woman, we're gonna start out. So doing drugs is illegal.
Yes. That is very true, Tony. I'm glad you figured that out. Round of applause to you.
I just figured that out.
Drugs are illegal. Let's go.
I just figured out doing cocaine's illegal.
Let's go.
Crap. There goes my plans this weekend. So this lady, she posted as a prosecutor, and she ended up getting the charges, or she tried to get the charges dropped against her for drug use.
Yes.
So this happened in New Hampshire. This woman allegedly posed as a prosecutor and then falsified records to related drug and stalking charges filed against her. Lisa Landon of Littleton. That's a lot of L's. She catching a lot of L's. Lisa Landon of Littleton. Say that 5 times fast. Used the state's electronic system to drop the charges and submitted fake documents in 3 separate criminal cases last year, according to a review by some New Hampshire group thing.
New Hampshire union leader. Is that really hard to say?
I don't know. There's a lot of letters. I looked at it, I'm like, it's New Hampshire.
So she was planning to avoid jail when a forensic examiner who was supposed to perform a competency evaluation noticed the charges were dropped.
Yeah. So this forensic leader, right?
Yes.
She was like, "Hey, you're supposed to be in jail.
Yeah.
Why aren't you in jail?"
No, I think what happened was she was out of jail. I mean, that's why she had access to a computer and could get an electrical system.
They have computers in jail.
Yeah, but like you don't have that type of access.
Do you think there's Steam on jail computers?
No.
You think you just have
know-
you just have people in jail playing like CS:GO and like Valorant?
I don't think so. I feel like maybe some of like the criminals that are in there for a long time, they might get exceptions for like good behavior and stuff like that.
And you just seem like they're just like screaming.
Yeah. But at the same time,
What the heck?
But I feel like a lot of the computers that they have in jail, they have like blocks on them, so they can't get to certain websites and do certain things.
What kind of websites are they?
This is a family-friendly show. So,
What kind of websites are they?
Is accused of falsifying a judge's decision to waive a...
Yeah, so she went online and was like, "Hey, I'm actually the prosecutor that prosecuted me."
Yes.
In
Makes sense.
in this court case multiple times, where I actually sent myself to jail. I totally made that stuff up.
Yes.
How? Why?
Like how? Like what I don't know is that someone has to have access to the logs of this computer, and they must have seen that someone logged in using her same name, or she might have used a pseudonym.
No, she's a different name.
Okay.
She used a different name when.
So she was smart about that, but someone had to notice. I'm like, oh, why is this person's charges dropped?
The charges of drug use or intent to distribute
are dropped.
Are dropped. Why?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like this lady deserves a round of applause.
No,
this takes like
you have to be dedicated.
Yes.
You have to have like a full life plan.
Like this took like planning. This took like execution.
So Lisa Landon of Littleton. She's 33. She is also accused of falsifying, you said this, of judge's decision to waive a filing fee in a lawsuit she filed against the county and faked an order in a child custody case involving her child and a family member.
So
that's
drug possession.
Her
past criminal past includes drug possession and stalking charges.
Yeah.
So I feel like she may have learned these skills, stalking people maybe, but I'm not gonna
it was probably for that reason though, the child thing.
Yeah,
it was probably like she wanted to get those jobs so she could get custody. Because that's what people go to lengths. Like people go to the end of the earth to get custody over a child. It's crazy.
That is facts.
They don't stop.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's your kids. Like you're gonna.
It is your kids. You're gonna want to protect them, but at the same time,
like that's just crazy.
No,
it's this lady like thought it through.
She full on was like, hey, let's I don't know, let's fake being a prosecutor. It's like reverse psychology, like I said.
Yeah.
It's reverse psychology, but in the court of law. Reverse psychology, but make it legal.
Make it legal.
Okay. Up next, we have so this person. We no one knows who it is, by the way. We all know. RJ, do you know the game Jetpack Joyride?
Yes, I do know the Jetpack.
You do. Okay, you know that game.
Yes, we played it in like elementary school, middle school.
Still the greatest game on mobile.
That's fair. That's fair.
Still one of the greatest games I've ever played. They took off with the jetpack.
Yes, someone flew in a jetpack over Southern California.
At an airport. A person was spotted soaring high above SoCal using a jetpack. Again.
And again. Reference on again.
Again. This happened multiple times. On Wednesday, for the second time in 6 weeks, an unidentified person was seen flying over using a jetpack near LA International Airport. No one knows who it is.
No one is, and the FBI is because it's a
this is a crime.
That's a federal crime flying over an airport.
Airspace.
Yeah,
to fly around the airport. Actually, it's funny though. My roommate and I were just talking about getting a jetpack.
Imagine how easy it would be to get in class.
It's so impractical. Have you seen what an actual jetpack looks like?
Yeah, no, it's not good, and it's very expensive to run.
Like, hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
You can buy like jet engines though.
Yeah, no, it's not practical.
It's really not.
Like, why? You can't see it.
I can see it.
You can see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like.
It's big.
It's big. It's uncomfy to wear.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking about like how easy it'd be to like. That's like a pickup line. Be like, hey, what's up, girl? What's up?
You want to take a ride on my jetpack?
No, not that. is like, hey, so like, what are you into? Like, you're at a bar, right?
Yeah, okay,
It's like,
yeah.
hey, so what are you into? Oh, so girl, I got me a jetpack.
It's parked out front.
It's parked out front.
Right next to my Ferrari.
A Ferrari jetpack. Yo, Ferrari, you gotta get on that.
Yeah.
They make watches. Nah, screw the watch industry.
I
Jetpacks.
really want to see a car with a jet on the back of it, like come to life.
The Batmobile.
The Batmobile at its finest.
Someone's made it.
Someone
made it.
had to.
No, someone made an actual Batmobile.
Oh, they did. Okay.
I don't know if it had a jet engine on the back.
Have you ever seen like I think we watched one. It was from Top Gear.
Top Gear.
No, Top Gear.
Oh, the one with the Claymores?
The Claymores. No, that's another story. But they took a like like you have that kid bike kind of thing that you sit on.
Yeah.
When you're little and you like push around, they put a jet engine.
Are you talking about a tricycle?
No, not a tricycle. It's smaller than a tricycle. It's like the plastic ones.
What?
It's
the Power Wheels? Like the cars?
No, it's not a Power Wheel. I forget what it is. It's like a little plastic thing you sit on and your kid like pushes it around.
What? Oh, the car. Oh, like the little car.
Yeah, the little kind of.
The little plastic car.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looked like they cut the top off of it and then they put a jet engine on the back of it.
Like a full-on jet engine.
Full-on jet engine on the back.
That thing just wasn't chilling, just on two wheels.
It was going. And there was like some, and like you could like there was a like driver on it or whatever, and he's like his feet are like hanging over the edge. It's just entertaining.
Hey, you ready there, Daryl? Oh yeah, hold my beer. Watch these.
But I feel
that's something you do in Alabama.
That is 100%
That's something they do in Alabama.
Is anyone? We could race in jet engines from the top of 41 to Miami.
Not even like have a car, just like chill on top of the jet engine. Somehow do it like a unicycle, but make it a jet engine. You just have a bicycle seat with like 5 feet up, so your legs aren't like getting caught in the turbine.
Have 3 wheels on each. No 2 wheels. Okay, so this person was like 3,000 feet near LAX. So this isn't like a tiny airport in the middle of it. This is LAX, which is one of the biggest airports in the world.
I think it's the biggest. There's so many people that go out of there. But I guess
think
planes going out of there.
I think it's the one. I think the one in England or France is bigger. I don't remember. I can look it up.
They have. Oh, I guess they do. I was about to say they have airplanes over there.
Oh, Tony.
They have airplanes over there. So this is spotted about 7 miles northwest of the airport.
Beijing
has the biggest. That makes sense. It's Beijing.
Yeah, it is Beijing.
It's one of the. Is China the biggest country, like population wise?
Yeah, I think so.
Is
I think
it?
Hong Kong is like close to the same population as like.
I thought it was either that. It's either China or India.
Oh, it might be India now.
Do you want to look that up too?
I can look it up.
Since you're just looking up everything today. Yeah. So the FAA, the Federal Aviation Administration, said it is alerted local law enforcement and will look into the report. The FBI is also investigating multiple reports from witnesses. Snitches.
Okay, I just want to say this right now. China and India are the top 2.
Yeah.
China has 18.47% of the world population. India has 17.70% of the world population. Third place is the United States. We have 4.25.
Yeah, it's crazy. we have nothing. We have nothing. No, so imagine snitching. Well, no one snitched, but like
someone reported it, because I mean, like,
someone reported it.
That's a federal crime.
Well, yeah, but why would you report that?
It's a federal crime.
I don't care. You're on a jetpack. The guy has a jetpack in the air. I'm not reporting that. I'm gonna go wave to him.
The best thing is at the bottom it says the controller went on to inform another pilot that couldn't help commenting on the strangeness of the situation. Only in LA.
Yeah, no, they haven't been to Florida.
Yeah.
So a pilot told the air traffic controller as soon as they passed him, "I just passed a guy in a jetpack."
Just call calm. Hey,
The flight.
flight control.
No, you gotta do the the pilot voice, where it's like, I just hey passengers, have you looked to your left? There'll be a guy in we passed him.
I feel like no, that's like literally every airplane, like any pilot you fly with, they're always like, for like 10 minutes on the thing.
Well, yeah, because you gotta talk to, make, if you're talking to your passengers on like a 4-hour flight, can we all agree the worst thing that I hate about flying is I've been flown for like 13 years.
Okay, well then you're just gonna make sense to you because you've flown. Okay, so it has a screen on the back of the things, right? You can watch movies.
Yeah, I know
whatever.
that.
Yeah. Every time you're watching a movie, anytime the pilot says anything, like the movie stops.
Really?
It's just like, and it's so annoying because it's like I don't care about the safety things. I've flown over 100 times. I could care less about.
You could care less about all the safety. Is that what you're saying?
Care about
RJ?
all the safety.
You could
It's
care
like-
less about if someone dies on the plane.
No, here's the thing. I could care less like how to put your life jacket on. I've watched the video 400 times. Like I wish there was
videos on how to
a
put
way
life
where you could
jackets
just
on?
turn it off.
There's videos on how to put life
Yes,
jackets on.
it's every
I
time.
thought they just stood in front.
Every time. No, now it's like they put a video up and you have to watch it. And it's the most boring thing ever. It's just like, okay, first you got to strap and you can blow it up.
You
this way,
gotta do it
you
in the
pull the
voice.
tab.
Hey guys, we're gonna fly on Boeing today. Or if you all look under your seats and to your left, you'll find a life jacket preserver. Is that?
Yeah, it's close. And it's like anytime he says anything, so it's even like flight attendants prepare for landing. It's like the entire movie stops and it's like you gotta wait for him to finish pressing the button.
Flight attendants.
And he does that too. And he does
landing.
and he goes prepare
Oh, yeah.
for landing. And it's just like stop.
Wait, I didn't hear the first syllable. Can you say that again?
It's just like
Free.
I'm just trying to enjoy my movie. Can you please
What's your do you have a go-to movie?
on the flight?
Yeah.
I like to watch comedies because I feel like if you can not laugh during a comedy while on a flight and not embarrass yourself, that takes skill.
Dude, movies can't make me laugh.
I always challenge myself watching like a funny movie and try not to laugh during it.
I'm emotionless during movies.
You just like
I literally sit there and like if it's a funny movie, like maybe I'll like smile. But like when people are like, "Man, that movie made me cry." It's
yeah,
so
I don't
sad."
cry. I don't
No.
cry during movies. I
Like-
get this. I get scared so easily.
I don't know, man. That haunted house. Speaking of being
Don't
scared,
roast the haunted house.
we're gonna talk about this.
Okay.
2 nights ago, so the Quincy Mine.
Quincy Mine.
If
Quincy
you're
Mine.
our online viewers and don't
Nothing against.
aren't from here, the Quincy Mine here. I was gonna put my foot up there. Didn't
I will say I have some insider info about what happened. So first of all, I want to preface this.
No,
Nothing
no.
against the students because this is all student.
So the Quincy Mine. I was
Quincy
gonna say,
Mine, yeah.
The Quincy Mine did a haunted house this year, like they usually do. But
Well, no,
it
it was a drive-in.
It was a drive-through.
Yeah, and
So-
I will say this: a bunch of the students that were supposed to work on this got COVID,
Oh.
so they didn't have like the full staff they would to do something like this.
Okay, true.
So nothing against the people that ran it, but at the
Nothing against like the people who tried their best.
because no, it was decent for like them. I think they didn't have a lot of time to do it or anything, but it was decent. Decent is stretching it though.
Decent is stretching it. There we go. There we go. I just shoot RJ a look there, like he was really trying to filter himself there.
Yeah. The scariest thing in the entire thing was definitely the cardboard cutout of the.
Not the cardboard cutout of the werewolf. Hey, shout out to the guy. Oh, I just hit the mic.
Yeah, no, shout out to the
guy in the window with the giant
ghost.
With the giant ghost. Like that was
That was sick. That was
like,
the
if you're
coolest thing in the
standing there
day.
waving a giant like stick of wood. Like first of all, you swole. Like
You swole.
props up. But
like that, it was just so disappointing. We waited
we waited an hour for that.
we waited an hour and a half in this line to go on this thing. We were gonna I was
I was so hyped.
I was preparing to review this on the show, everything, and it's just like we got through it in like 10 minutes, and it was just like why they had like the scariest thing was the radio station, in my opinion. Like there was like two people.
It sounded like a guy was like trying to blow a fat cloud. You're like,
But I mean,
that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It sounded okay. Yeah, no.
They
Are
tried.
you talking the radio station?
No, the radio station was good.
That was good. That was
good.
lucky. I ended up actually listening to the radio station more than I
listened
did
to
pay
it
attention
more,
to
yeah.
outside.
And it was like you were driving, and all of a sudden you looked up, and there was like the bat skeletons, and you're like, ooh,
Ooh,
ooh.
spooky.
The best part was if you're listening, beating the people in the blue truck and rock paper scissors.
Dude, nobody
You
played
took-
rock paper scissors.
you
with
took
us.
a fat L.
We were trying to play rock paper scissors with everyone in the line.
And then we played rock paper scissors. I beat someone.
Who did we beat? Oh wait, yeah. Oh, it was like the workers.
Yeah,
It was some of the kids. It was some of the.
Some of the students were like
they were
sitting
just
around a
trying-
fire, and we were playing rock paper scissors with them. We won.
As you were driving, by the way,
As I
I did
was-
take the wheel.
Okay. It was a straight line.
Hey, it's straight line. You guys want to see what I can do? YMCA.
Speaking of the, I'll tell you about the political update. But
No,
yeah,
no. Okay.
like that was it's a haunted house. Like, yeah.
You tried your best.
I tried
Props to
my
you.
best.
Here's a pat on the back.
I will say though, my understanding is when they do it in the actual mine, like that is scary.
The haunted house this year was like, you had
It
to
wasn't
take
a haunted house. First of all, it was not a haunted house. It was a drive-through.
the haunted drive-through.
The haunted drive-through.
The
that
haunted,
wasn't haunted.
the haunted McDonald's drive-through.
The scariest thing was
was-
trying to read the signs while driving.
No, the scariest thing was your driving. The second scariest thing was the signs.
Was it the part where we turned off the lights to try to make it more scary and it just didn't do
Didn't
anything?
work.
Because so we turned off our lights at some point. you know.
Everyone turned off their lights.
Yeah, no, we did. The truck behind us did.
But yeah, you ruined it.
Yeah, we turned off our lights. Try to add effect to what was already a boring attempt. And the truck behind us had its brights on the entire time. So like we didn't even need to have our lights on. We could see perfectly in front of us.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It was
Anyway, the haunted drive-through was like, like how you had to take your younger sibling.
yeah. It was one of those
It
things.
was one of those things where it's like, hey, all these other things that are a lot cooler than you are doing haunted houses, so you should do one. You tried your best.
They tried.
They
Yeah.
really tried. All
So
right,
so moving on to our final news story.
You want some holy water, RJ?
Not from this pastor.
No, this pastor, police on Tuesday. I'm just gonna read the article. Police on Tuesday identified a man accused of urinating on a fellow passenger during a Delta flight earlier this month
Quoted.
as a pastor from North Carolina.
He peed on me.
That's a quote. That's a yeah. Oh man. Okay, so it was like, how do you think? Do you want to accept? I'm trying to figure. How would this conversation start? Do you want to accept Christ or Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior?
He was arrested in Detroit.
Oh,
So this is
that makes sense.
So he's
That makes sense. So when the man was asked, "What did you do?" he reportedly said, "I peed on her. I thought I was going to the bathroom." What?
So how what I want to know is how intoxicated were you? That's
After the
the
plane landed in Detroit, airport police boarded the plane and is Beverly. Yeah, so Beverly's the girl. Beverly told the police officers what had happened. Police said the man initially denied her accusations, telling officers, "I'm a pastor. It's out of my character, and I didn't do it. I'm a pastor. I'm religious. I believe in Jesus. I would never do that."
Okay, so here's what. So, he asked for proof of the woman's accusation. One of those told him that. So the guy who peed says he wants proof, and he goes, "The victim's clothing was covered in his urine, and his seat was as well."
The only person standing on the aircraft and was observed standing directly over the victim.
And then there was a small.
He stood up for this?
Yeah, and there was a small, visually apparent wet spot in the groin area of his shorts, and he smelled of alcohol, and his eyes were bloodshot. So
Drinking for Jesus.
this man was
He
hammered
was
on a
hammered
plane.
as what? Dude.
He
Police identified the man as Daniel Chalmers. A journal reported that Chalmers is the lead pastor in Love Wins Ministries in Raleigh, North Carolina, and a staff member at Catch the Fire Raleigh Durham Church. Those North Carolinians. North Carolinians. Man,
like this is another news thing where it just like feels like it's fake, but it's
this
true.
feels like it's fake. I feel like everything I put on the show is fake today.
Yeah.
Everything. So you had the 6-year-old or you had the woman trying to blame a 6-year-old for holding a gun in Disney. You have a pastor peeing on a girl.
Like, that's just
Like,
ridiculous.
it's sad.
It's
Bro, like, are people that bored in quarantine that you have to go pee on a plane? But
apparently.
well, first of all, why would you stand up? If you want any, I get that you're drunk, right?
yeah.
I get that you're drunk, but at the same time, why? Why do you stand up? If you want to get away with it, why do you stand up?
Yeah, no. Here's the thing. You're
Like,
not gonna.
dude,
You're
you
not
can
gonna.
just kind of like roll over on your side and like.
Here's the thing. You're
let it
not
out.
gonna get away with it. Someone like, like someone's gonna either smell it.
The whole plane smelled like it.
Yeah,
The
100%.
whole plane. If the whole plane didn't smell like it, either you drink a lot of water, or there's no one on the plane.
Like this is it just wasn't gonna end well for this man. And like, come on, like use common sense. Don't pee on someone. That's just gross.
Maybe she didn't want to accept Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. That's how the conversation went. Hey, would you like to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? No, I'm good.
Okay, I won't pee on you.
This is my holy water now. You done messed up. It's time for you to get holy-ized.
It's just bad. It's just bad.
He just has his own personal collection of holy water. Everywhere that he goes.
Oh no.
Everywhere that he goes, he always has his holy water.
So up next is ours.
Up next, we're gonna get off the topic of pee. We have your sports news from every league, really, and that's all up next on your Chach update.
Look out, Scooby, the ape man! Gangway! I got it!
That's WMTU. It's Wim2. We're going ape.
Coming up next, we got your sports news here. First of all, the sports news. As the sports start to teeter out, honestly, like, everything's about to be just reporting on COVID. Really,
That's yeah.
there's things all over the place.
Mm-hmm. And like I don't know, sports are starting to decline here as we get into winter.
I mean, yeah. Usually you'd have hockey and basketball, but they literally just ended.
Yeah.
Like basketball ended like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm. And like I feel like I think they're gonna start up the basketball season soonish. Like they're gonna start the next thing.
We're gonna talk about that.
Mm.
I'm not feeling really strong on the NHL today, RJ. I'm feeling let's go NFL.
NFL?
I think we'll start with the NFL today. So last week we talked about, if you don't know, Daniel Jones. If you haven't seen the viral clip, he fell on a open 80-yard rush. He's the quarterback for the New York Giants. Everyone thinks he's a bust. He fell,
Foul.
He fell
Fell hard.
He tripped over air.
No, he tripped over the
What?
He tripped over the Buffalo Wild Wings sprinkler head.
Oh, that commercial's goated.
That's a good commercial.
I missed that commercial. Oh man. So someone on the Colts, I don't remember, but it was someone on the Colts or the Cowboys. Either one, the teams suck. They suck. Like, I'll openly criticize them. If you're a fan of the Cowboys or the Colts, there's something wrong with you.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Cowboys fan, you just don't deserve a championship. You don't deserve a championship.
Wasn't it Peyton Manning was on the Colts, yeah.
I think he won a championship.
I think that was the last time they won a championship.
And that was like early 2000s?
I don't know.
90s maybe?
I don't watch football.
I don't remember. But yeah, so they also fell on an open yard. I couldn't find the video. I was looking for it.
Yeah.
But man,
I don't do sports, fun fact. I'm here for comedic support from
you're a professional athlete. You get paid multi-million dollars a year to go play like a kids game.
Here's the thing.
How do you fall?
I feel
What?
Have you ever just been running and all of a sudden you start falling and you catch yourself? That's what they need to train these people to do.
Like they take they get rid of the sports and you get the strength and conditioning coaches. They're gone now. You get the stumble coaches.
It's like they have to go to how I think when you get older, a lot of times you can go to training of how to fall properly.
They have that.
Yes.
They need to learn how to fall properly. Well, I mean, in football, if you fall and you get back up, you can keep going. But
he fell and just stabbed
you just fell and I'm done.
You gotta do the fall. You gotta do the
fall, the
roll,
tuck and roll,
and then start running again.
Speaking of choking, like they just choked on multiple falls. The Falcons last week, literally a week ago, they were playing Detroit. The Lions. Atlanta was playing Detroit in Atlanta, by the way. And they were down by like a touchdown, right? They needed a touchdown to get in the lead, and it was like 2 minutes left in the game. They were on like the 10-yard line. And Matt Ryan, their quarterback, specifically, he knew where the ball was going. So the ball was going to the running back, Todd Gurley. And they decided, and they were like, don't score. If you score, they have the ball, and they have a chance to go all the way down.
Yes.
They scored.
Yeah.
On accident.
The best part.
You accidentally score.
The best part is, this is another Daniel Jones moment. Todd Gurley ran up to the line.
And then fell. He didn't even stop for the line. He was like, I'm going to dolphin dive on the line. And like the way football works is as soon as the ball like, gets an inch like above the line, that's breaking the plane. It counts as a touchdown.
Yeah.
But he full on just like, I'm going to score. He leads the league in scoring as a running back. He has the most touchdowns.
This is why I don't like NFL.
They lost the game, obviously. The Lions came back and won with like 4 seconds. They had 4 seconds to score. The clock ran out. Matt Stafford, he threw a touchdown. The Lions had a 4% winning at that point. A 4% chance of winning. Yeah.
That's why I don't watch NFL.
You have a game plan. Like a 6-year-old could do better than that. Like a 6-year-old. You put a 6-year-old in that situation. It's fine. He won't score.
All you got to do is run it like a yard and waste his clock.
They just needed a first down, but no, you had to go and score. Yeah. And you had to let the Lions come back. And now the Lions fans have a boosted ego when they shouldn't because their team is trash. Their team, the Lions. I'm surprised the Lions didn't choke.
That's fair.
I'm surprised the Lions didn't choke. I would have expected that.
Speaking of choking, as we move to NCAA, my forte.
What?
MSU and Michigan game.
I didn't watch it. Do you watch it?
I watched it.
I'm gonna let you talk about this.
MSU Michigan game, right? Most of the game kind of boring. Not gonna lie.
It's MSU and Michigan, the two worst teams in the Big Ten.
That's fair. And it's the two Michigan teams, big names, whatever.
It's like one of the biggest college rivalries out there.
Yes, very. At the end though, like, oh my gosh, it lagged on so long.
Was it?
Yeah, it was like MSU, like I believe they had a field goal and then scored.
Yeah.
And it was like punt, whatever. Final score: Michigan State 27, Michigan 24.
Was it like a good game?
It was a decent game for the two worst teams in the Big Ten. And I mean, Michigan is ranked 13th in the country. Michigan State's unranked.
How is Michigan? Okay, like Jim Harbaugh.
Here's the thing. The reason that Michigan gets ranked every year is because they have Jim Harbaugh and they think, oh, used to be an NFL.
He used to be an NFL. Well, he also coached college before he went to NFL. And I think he coached Stanford.
Maybe,
or out west.
But still,
like, yeah.
Their core, like, I will say one thing about the Michigan quarterback. He gets hyped up for nothing.
Who is it?
I don't even know his name, but he's not that good.
The MSU one looks like a discount, like a Family Dollar Draco Malfoy.
Yes, no, he looks like a surfer that's out of his place.
Looks like the Teen Beach movie. He looks like the backup actor for like the main character.
Ross Lynch or whatever.
Yeah. He looks like a backup Ross Lynch. You could probably put Ross Lynch in for the MSU quarterback, and
I would never tell.
And he'd be better. He'd probably throw better.
Honestly, more updates from the
NCAA. The Trevor Lawrence is the consensual first overall pick if he even decides to go into the draft next year.
Yeah, 2021.
Yeah, 2021 draft. The Jets will probably get the pick, and nobody wants to play for the Jets because it's the New York Jets.
Yeah.
Jets, yeah.
If you want to play anywhere as a starting NFL QB,
don't go to any New York team.
Don't go to any New York team, and you want to go to like Florida because Florida no income tax.
Yeah,
so you could have to bank your first year.
Florida has what? They have two. They have two teams.
Yeah, they have two teams.
Tampa and Miami.
Yes. And no, they have Jacksonville.
That's in Florida?
Yeah, Jacksonville's in Florida.
Oh, it was in Tennessee.
No, it's in Florida. I'm pretty sure. I might be just having a moment.
I don't know, but like it has Ville, like Nashville.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. Oh shoot. I'm probably dumb. Anyway, Trevor Lawrence has tested positive for coronavirus. He is one of the greatest as of right now. He's the greatest college quarterback in the NCAA. Where's Jacksonville?
Yep, Florida.
Florida Jaguars. So yeah. So he tested positive. It's big sad. He missed his first ever college game yesterday.
He first missed his second year.
No, was it his second?
Yeah, he played last year. He won the national championship.
Well, yeah, no, but he missed his game. Like,
yeah,
he didn't play.
He didn't play
start.
yesterday.
Yeah, he didn't start his first.
And they almost lost to Boston College.
Wait, they played Boston?
Yeah, they played Boston College.
Oh, they play Georgia next week.
Yeah, and they almost lost to Boston College it was at Boston College, and
Boston College has a football team.
Yeah, they're undefeated at home until now.
Really?
They were like undefeated at home for like.
They just thought, hey, let's invite Clemson.
Yeah.
We could beat them.
I mean, they almost did. They were leading for a while, and then Clemson.
But at the time, they didn't know that Clemson was gonna miss Trevor. If Trevor Lawrence was in,
they had Trevor Lawrence. They won. Clemson won 34-28.
Okay, so it was close.
It was close. And I think like the ending, it was like they choked.
They choked.
No, they chokes.
Yeah. Anyways, moving off of football, we're gonna go to NBA. The NBA, they've extended their the collective bargaining agreement opt-out, which is basically the talks of how much the players are gonna get paid to do nothing and sit on a bench.
Yeah.
For 45 minutes, while LeBron does his thing.
Yep.
The NBA and its players agreed Friday to extend the deadline for opting out of the CBA by 1 week until November 6th. That's this week on Friday, I think. Friday?
Yeah.
Yes, Friday.
Friday.
And talks will continue in the interim regarding the numerous issues that have been described before next season begins. They actually dropped the deadline, or they dropped when the season was going to be starting up. Or they didn't drop the exact date, but it says the league believes starting around Christmas and playing a 72-game season would lead. It apparently will lead to more money.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, not more money, but more money than a shorter game period.
Yeah.
Like starting like after the new year, which the NHL is planning on doing, because they actually care about their players. Oops.
Oof.
Sorry, and the NBA is a major sellout.
Yeah, that's facts.
They sold out to Nike.
Yes.
Literally, Nike runs the NBA.
Well, no, because you can remember there's a lot of the top players signed with Nike, but we're seeing a lot of like the newer players signed with other companies.
New Balance, Reebok's making a comeback.
Yeah, well, no, this is most of this is because Nike only really cares about their top athletes. I don't know if you ever heard about the Steph Curry story.
Oh yeah, they messed up his name. They called him Steven.
You know, they messed up his name, and they also they accidentally showed him a presentation they made for like Kevin Durant or someone else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's like, they don't care.
They don't care. They're just there for the money. And like, a lot of players are starting to move to like the smaller shoe companies because, like, I mean,
Adidas is seeing a spike.
Yeah.
Jordans.
Well,
Jordans is Nike, but at the same time, they're their own.
Yeah, no. I think at this point, I don't know. I think Nike owns some stock in it, but I think Jordan's its own.
Is it now?
I think it's
Jordan's
its own
now
thing.
branched out.
I think it's branched out, and like Nike owns a majority.
Does Jordan actually own Jordan, or is it
I think
just
Jordan
modeled
owns
after?
majority of it.
You think so?
I think Jordan and Nike own the majority of it, and Jordan has like influence into it.
Well, I'd assume so. Is
Yeah.
LeBron going to get his own shoe company, or is he just going to have his own line of shoes?
On line of shoes.
You think so?
Well, I mean, people wear LeBrons, but they're not as big as like when Jordan was.
That's true. Jordans are more of a street
mean-
shoe, whereas LeBrons are actually like you go out and play basketball.
Did you have Jordans growing up?
No, I didn't get my first pair of Jordans, and they weren't even like true like Jordans, like one of the main shoes. It was like an off Jordan.
I remember
It was Jordan, but like it wasn't like the main like Jordan ones.
I remember whenever we went like shopping, my parents would like set a price of like the most expensive shoes I could get. And
Same.
I remember we went to Foot Locker, right?
Oh yeah, you gotta go to Foot Locker.
And I'm gonna show you the shoes that I had. They're called the Jordan Horizons. $118 right now.
Oh,
Look
you
how-
want those?
Look how ugly they
I
look.
no, I want those.
Oh, you do? I had
Like, I actually want those.
I remember I got those and like I was so proud. I wore those to school.
Did you have the rainbow colored ones? Were they
No,
the
it
rainbow?
was this color.
I can't tell. Is that just?
That's just plain black and white.
Oh, you got. Do you know what I'm talking about? Though, like the rainbow ones.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, it's like they're stitched. It's like a knitting.
Yeah,
I guess I should say.
You know, like, they're not bad shoes. It's just the ones that I got they weren't good. They were kind of ugly.
Oh man.
But yeah, no, like the Jordan Horizons aren't bad. But yeah, I remember like I thought it was sick.
I think
when
unless you
wore
have like one of the like the first, I think it's like the first 15 Jordan models.
Yeah.
Like, other than that, don't get Jordans.
Yeah, they've
Like,
kind of yeah.
There's just some where you don't need them and they're stupid. So anyway, MLB news. The LA Dodgers have finally won it after like the past 5-6 years of not winning it.
Something like that. I don't know.
They finally won it. Wasn't it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. Because we didn't go to Steel Base Steel Taco.
Yeah,
I don't even know if he stole a base.
I am very off on days at this point.
Same. So the LA Dodgers have finally won it. No, I didn't see anything about celebrations. I'm sure there was.
Yeah, I'm sure there was.
I'm sure there was.
It's LA.
It's LA. Yeah, they won it.
Mm-hmm.
Their last championship was 1988.
Long time ago. That's all I have to say about that, really. Yeah.
There's nothing really to go into. It's the Dodgers. They won it after like 8 years of choking to the Astros, who cheated.
Facts. Quote us on that. Astros cheated.
Screw the Astros. Nobody likes Astros. Screw the Astros. All my homies hate the Astros.
Yeah, that's why they like trash.
Wait, what?
Astros. You remember Astros used the
trash can.
Trash can as like
as a drum.
Yeah.
You
know, they really prefer trash apparently.
Yeah. Well, they are trash.
Yeah. So it makes sense.
You like what you are. So actually, kind of like important news out of the NHL. Like the NHL, don't get me wrong, they don't get the recognition, right? In my opinion. I'm also a hockey fan. Wait, do you think the NHL? What do you think?
What? I mean, NHL, like,
I get that hockey's hard to follow. Yeah. I totally understand. Like, if you're watching hockey,
I understand hockey very well.
If you don't understand hockey, like, I get it's hard to watch. Yeah. But I get that there's rules. It's like the same thing as soccer.
Yeah. You just once you figure it out.
Like, once you figure it out, it's easy to follow. Like, you know what's happening.
Yeah.
But this deserves like actual attention. So the Arizona Coyotes, they had a high draft pick. Mm-hmm. They drafted this guy named Mitch Miller from the University of North Dakota. Great hockey school, by the way.
Great.
This is like one of the top 3 hockey schools in the nation.
Mm-hmm.
They drafted him, and as of I think like 2 days ago, they renounced their rights to signing him to a entry-level contract. He was reported of abusing a young African-American hockey player when he was like 14. So this was like 4 or 5 years ago. This guy's a freshman in college.
Yeah.
He was reported, like, they came forward and was like, hey, this guy's not a good guy. Like, he actually like is, I can't say the word on radio, but he's not a good guy. Mm-hmm. He's like low-key racist. Like, the kid was disabled.
Okay.
Like, he wasn't just a normal kid. Like, he was I'm just gonna dig myself into a hole. But you know what I'm saying. Like,
he was
he was disabled. No, he was disabled. Like, he had physically disabled.
Okay, physically disabled. Okay.
And African American, like I said. Mm-hmm. And Mitch Miller, this guy who Arizona Coyotes drafted, he was racist and abused him and bullied him for, being different. Mm.
And I wanna preface this before we continue. If you or someone you know is being bullied for
don't bully.
Yeah, for like a physical something, like
you have no control over it.
You have no control over it, but like tell someone. Yeah. Like you're not being
might be a show.
You're not being a snitch or anything, but like
But if you see someone flying on a jetpack,
if you see
don't
someone
snitch.
Don't snitch.
Don't
if you see someone
if
flying
I see someone flying on a jetpack over the porch, I'm not snitching on that. That's funny.
That's funny. But yeah, like if you see someone being bullied, like tell someone.
Yeah.
It's perfectly okay. I've done it before.
Unless they're being bullied over a jetpack.
If they're being bullied over a jetpack.
Actually, no. Then you snitch. If they get bullied over a jetpack, then you snitch. But if they have a jetpack,
no snitching.
So the University of North Dakota also informed him this guy had a really bad week. First, he got drafted in the NHL. His team renounced the rights. They aren't going to sign him. He's a good hockey player.
He's a good hockey player.
But he's not a good person. And then his college then told him he was off the team. So this guy had a full... I'm assuming he loses his scholarship then.
Yeah.
He had a full... If he had any. This guy had a really rough week. And finally, on this Sunday morning, we have your election update. And that's all next. You gonna play it?
I gotta
you gonna play it?
I gotta find it.
You got it?
It is. There it is.
There it is.
Found it.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our radio fathers brought forth on this Keweenaw Peninsula a new station, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all students are created equal, that they are endowed by their station with certain unalienable jags. As WMTU continues the fight for listener liberty, remember, freedom isn't free, but the free bin is.
All right, coming up next. Well, okay, so RJ was struggling there for a hot second.
It's very early in the morning. Normally I like preset the mouse before whatever, but like this time I was like,
I was watching him. He's like, I can see this eyes like, where is it? The wheels were turning in your head there.
I was like scanning, like I scanned from bottom to top, which was my mistake. Normally I scan from top to bottom, so I was
You
like,
know how to read?
I don't know.
You know how to read?
It's a rough time.
Oh man. All right, finally, we got your election update. Nothing too political. We're just going to go over it. But views represented on the show do not represent those of the station, yada, yada, yada. Disclaimer, you know.
You know how it goes.
You know how it goes. Aha. So the election's on Tuesday. That's kind of big.
Yeah,
That's
both of us have voted.
Yes, I voted. I voted last week.
You don't vote.
Yeah,
well, I don't think you can't register.
You can vote early. You can go vote right now.
Yeah, you can go vote right now.
I don't know if they're open.
I don't know.
It's
It's
a Sunday morning.
Well, you know,
I doubt it. It's on a government building. They're not open on Sunday, are they?
We voted though, so go vote.
Yeah, go vote early if you need to.
Volunteer at the polls. Do what you can.
Yeah.
Get your voice heard.
Go do what you can. If you know, we're not forcing you, but it's kind of your right.
Yeah, that's right.
It's almost like expected. It's literally how the country's run.
That's fact.
Really. If you don't, you're a butt munch.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm a full on insult you there. So the polls have come out. Biden's in the lead, obviously, no matter where you look. But that really
not everywhere.
Not everywhere.
You go to like any, if you go to like, I forget what the website's called, but it's like Republican.com or something like that. It says Trump's winning.
Well, any non-biased, but the polls obviously they don't really show everyone.
That's true. That's true. So we don't know like
you don't really know that's the thing.
How the most important person is doing Kanye.
Kanye 2020.
Kanye 2020.
Can we get Womb2 to like sponsor? Can we? All right. The Chach Show is now endorsing Kanye West 2020.
Here's the best part about the Kanye, race, right? He posted on social media that he voted for himself. First of all, he wrote Kanye, whatever, his middle name West, whatever. And then underneath he said, "Let's get it," or something like that. Well, that like takes away his ballot. You're not allowed to, you're only allowed
in California it's legal.
You're allowed to leave little comments.
Wait,
you can't leave little comments.
I thought you were talking about like on his post.
No, you're allowed to post photos in California, but I'm like
Michigan is illegal.
Yeah.
You can't take pictures with your ballot.
Yeah, but he like posted underneath it like "Let's get it," like on the actual like ballot, and then he sent it in. That like gets rid of your ballot because you're writing extra stuff on your ballot.
This just in. Kanye West, let's get it, has won the presidential election.
No, but no. Anytime like you write any sentence like after you vote or anything like that, it discounts your ballot and they throw out your ballot.
Well, that just goes to prove it that Kanye West is mentally ill.
That has been
He's not all there. He's not all there. But honestly though, I'm kind of like, the major two parties, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, are obviously the front runners of this election. But I'm kind of concerned. Like, I'm not concerned, but like I'm intrigued to see the third party candidate, Joe Jorgensen. The what's the party? Libertarian.
Yeah, Libertarian. Yeah.
She's like, every time I go on social media, like I see a lot of people, like, hey, like this is the way to go.
Yeah, no, I've seen that too, and like,
I want to see if she wins it. Like,
no, she's gonna. If she wins more than Trump, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
No, she's not gonna win more than Trump, but she's gonna win. If she wins a state, like that's gonna be the first time a third party has won a state in like a while.
The best. I was on. I think I was on TikTok like a week ago or something like that. And I was just scrolling through, and it was like some girl was like, "This is how the election's gonna turn out." And it was Joe Jorgensen winning every state except for Alabama.
Sweet home Alabama. Yeah. Speaking of Sweet Home Alabama, I didn't know this. That song's classified as a rock song.
Really?
It's a rock song. That's not a country song.
I mean, that would make sense because like it doesn't really have like the country kind of tone to it. If that makes sense.
I thought it was a country song because it's talking about Alabama.
It's always mean.
It's always Alabama. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for us. Honestly, we got nothing more to talk about on this Sunday morning.
Yeah. Big thing is go vote. Go vote. Go vote.
Tuesday or Monday.
Yeah, go vote. Do your part. Stay 6 feet apart. Wear a mask.
No, 6.01 feet.
6.03.
Oh, 3. Oh, okay. Okay. My bad. This has been your week in review. Thanks for tuning in, obviously.
Yes.
I'm Tony.
I'm RJ.
And we're the two Chaches. Absolute Chaches, by the way.
Yes.
Not in a frat yet.
Not in a frat yet.
We're bringing you the stupidest news from around the world. RJ, what's next?
Next we're gonna have Wicked Wisdom from Of Montreal.
I feel like that's like every week.
No, we always have an Of Montreal song.
Of Montreal.
I've never heard every time.
I never heard of it. It's just gonna be Of Montreal.
Yeah.
We're signing off. Have a good one, Houghton County.
Bitch, you don't even know it.
Process it.
I'm a mother.